Worldbreaker Hulk, exiled by a group of Marvel heroes to the savage alien planet of Sakaar. The Hulk raged, bled, and conquered the planet, rising from slave to gladiator to king. Versus Etrigan is a demon prince of hell who was bound to the mortal, Jason Blood. They have walked the earth and the depths of hell together as both comrades and enemies for over a millennium. I'm Shinnon, and I'm here to analyze their powers and strengths to uncover who would win in a one-on-one fight. Marvel's Illuminati, Reed Richards, Black Bolt, Stephen Strange, and Iron Man, decided he was too much of a threat, the Hulk. They agreed he couldn't stay on Earth, so they made a plan: knock him unconscious, blast him into space. The idea was simple: send him to a world filled with peaceful plant life, somewhere he couldn't hurt anyone. But the Hulk woke up, mid-flight, and then he saw it: a message from the very people he'd thought were his friends. Rage boiled over. He punched everything in sight, thrashing, slamming, until the ship spun off course. When it finally crashed, he wasn't on the quiet, empty planet they'd intended. Instead, the Hulk was surrounded by warriors, gladiators, creatures that matched his strength, beings that could actually hurt him. He knew this could go badly, so Bruce Banner and the Hulk, they came to an agreement: stay as the Hulk, but with Banner's intelligence. That would be their edge, and he used it well. Fight after fight, the Hulk climbed the ranks, battling his way to the top, and then he would lead a revolution against the Red King, the ruthless ruler of this planet. The Hulk fought with everything he had, gathering allies, inspiring the oppressed. Together, they tore down the Red King's reign, and in the end, the Hulk brought peace to this world. For the first time, he was truly happy. He found love, a place where he belonged. He even had a future with a wife and an unborn child. But then, the unthinkable. The ship that had brought him to this world, the very ship that was supposed to give him a peaceful exile, exploded. It devastated his capital city, killed millions of innocent lives, and took from him the people he loved most: his wife, his unborn child. His rage knew no bounds. To him, this was no accident. The friends he once trusted had done this. Not only had they cast him out, sent him hurtling into space, they had, he believed, rigged his ship to self-destruct. Enraged, Hulk absorbed the entire radiation of the planet, slowly, every ounce of energy drawn into him. But that wasn't all. He took in the old power, the ancient primal force that flowed through Sakaar itself. Energy beyond measure, pulsing, radiating, reshaping him from within. It transformed him. Now he was no longer just the Hulk, but something far more devastating: a living, breathing, cosmic bomb. A being capable of releasing such enormous gamma energy that entire planets could crumble beneath its fury. They would come to know him as the Worldbreaker. Worldbreaker Hulk is one of the most powerful forms of the Hulk, reaching incredible levels of strength, durability, and destructive capability. Here are some of his most notable feats. First, on Sakaar, the Hulk was trained in the handling of many dueling weapons. Besides his extraordinary strength, he possesses something even rarer: an incredible resilience. His green skin, hardened by gamma rays that once transformed him, has become nearly unbreakable. It's this skin that allows him to withstand the fiercest of impacts and the deadliest of weapons. Second, on Sakaar, he faced an atomic blast of such force that it sent the planet spiraling into chaos. Yet he remained standing. Even the scorching force of Human Torch's supernova attack, a searing 1 million degrees Fahrenheit, and the relentless lightning strikes from the X-Men storm failed to bring him down. Third, he's a leader, a strategist, capable of guiding armies, setting traps, and outsmarting his enemies. And he's disciplined, too. Through meditation, trained by his ally Heroim, his rage is tempered, honed like a blade, sharper than ever before. 4. Even Apocalypse declared that even the raw energy provided by the Hulk could be harnessed to prevail against the Celestials themselves. In a moment of unimaginable power, Hulk generated enough force to power a shield, one forged specifically to halt Exitar the Exterminator. Exitar, one of the most formidable Celestials in existence, poised to obliterate the planet, was stopped. And yet this was only a glimpse of the Hulk's true potential. 5. Hulk also demonstrates incredible stamina, battling most of Earth's heroes and defeating them all within a week. This includes clashes with the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and Sentry, who was considered the most powerful of Earth's heroes. 6. He also dodges Ares, a warrior who can move within Planck time, 70 quadrillion times faster than a blink. Lastly, the Hulk managed to catch the unimaginable massive rock, said to weigh over 150 billion tons and stretch over 2 miles. He held it, arms trembling but unyielding, above his head. The heroes beneath him, breathing heavy and stunned, stared up in awe. Hulk's strength had bought them time, saved them from certain death. In the shadowed depths of DC Comics, there exists a fire-breathing demon known as Etrigan. Created by the legendary Jack Kirby in 1972, Etrigan stands out, a demon yet allied with the forces of good, and sometimes called upon by the Justice League Dark. His tale begins in the ancient days of Camelot. As the kingdom faces its darkest hour, Merlin, the great wizard, calls forth Etrigan to defend against the sorceress Morgan Le Fay. But Camelot falls, and as it does, Merlin binds Etrigan to a mortal, a man named Jason Blood. This binding grants Jason immortality, though it comes with a curse. Etrigan, dormant within him, waits until he is needed once more. The story deepens. Etrigan is revealed to be the son of the demon lord Belial, making him kin to other powerful entities, like Trigon and Raven. As new legends unfold, Etrigan and Jason are no longer seen as one. Rather, they are separate beings bound by fate and magic, each struggling against the other for control. Etrigan's popularity only grows. His fierce visage, his flaming breath, and most notably, his rhyming speech captivate readers. Through comics and DC's animated adaptations, his story evolves across medieval and modern eras, charting Jason Blood's eternal struggle with his demonic half, and Etrigan's relentless quest to unleash his power. In every tale, one truth remains clear. Etrigan is no ordinary demon. Etrigan the demon, a fierce, otherworldly force, is bound to the human Jason Blood, and Etrigan is no ordinary demon. He wields an arsenal of supernatural abilities, making him one of the most formidable entities in the DC universe. Here's a closer look at their key powers and abilities. In human form, Jason Blood possesses his own powers. He has skills in sorcery, telepathy, and even a bit of limited precognition. These abilities came to him during his days as a druid, and grew further during his time as a prisoner in hell. Jason is adept at magic. Often he's called upon as an advisor or investigator in occult matters. He may not be on Constantine's level, but he's certainly skilled in the mystic arts and well-versed in the occult. On a physical level, he's a highly skilled hand-to-hand fighter with mastery in swordsmanship. But when Jason transforms into Etrigan, he gains a whole new set of powers. To become Etrigan, he recites a rhyme. Though the exact wording of the rhyme varies from one writer to another, Etrigan is a force to be reckoned with, even among demons. His strength, mystically enhanced, allows him to stand up to powerhouses like Superman and Wonder Woman. He's nearly invulnerable and can shoot hellfire from his body, often from his mouth like a dragon. Beyond his physical might, he's an extremely skilled sorcerer, deeply knowledgeable in the occult. Nearly every part of Etrigan is mystically enhanced. His fangs, claws, agility, speed, senses, and even his energy blasts. His precognitive abilities are heightened as well. And since he's a demon from hell, Etrigan is a sadomasochist. Pain doesn't faze him. In fact, he revels in it, making him fearless in battle and resistant to torture. Possessing demonic magic, Etrigan has an impressive healing factor, one that allows him to regrow large portions of his body lost in battle. His powers over the elements are vast. Naturally, he can manipulate fire, but he can also manipulate ice. And lastly, Etrigan is immortal. So there that. All right, let's dive in. A clash like this. Worldbreaker Hulk versus Etrigan, it's the stuff of comic book legend. Two titans from different universes, each with unique powers and a fan base to match. But this fight, it's heavily lopsided in favor of Worldbreaker Hulk, and here's why. For starters, Worldbreaker Hulk has superior physical power and resilience. The Worldbreaker Hulk's strength surpasses that of most entities in either universe. His power is not only planetary in scale, but it escalates with his rage. With each surge of anger, his strength rises, adapting to match or exceed any opponent's might. Etrigan may be formidable, his physical prowess daunting, but the Worldbreaker Hulk, his punches, they can level entire cities. His blows trigger seismic tremors, waves of destruction that would strain even the demon's resilience. And even if Etrigan could withstand those first strikes, Hulk's ever-growing power would press on, crashing against Etrigan's defenses like an unending storm. Etrigan's resilience is legendary, yet when weighed against the Hulk's capacity to endure, to absorb unthinkable punishment, it pales. Hulk's gamma-irradiated form grants him regeneration beyond ordinary comprehension, one that even Etrigan's hellfire might struggle to penetrate. Every attempt to harm him, to stop him, would serve only to stoke Hulk's fury further. With each wound, each blow, he becomes more dangerous. Secondly, Worldbreaker Hulk has resistance to hellfire and magic, Etrigan's signature weapon, hellfire. Both destructive and mystical, it's a force that bypasses ordinary defenses, a bane to most. But the Worldbreaker Hulk, his gamma-infused form holds a rare resilience, one that withstands energy-based attacks, whether natural or supernatural. Most beings would crumble under Hellfire's touch, yet the Hulk's body, empowered and amplified by his rage, could absorb its searing impact without suffering the ruinous harm Etrigan would expect. Then there's, in the end, Worldbreaker Hulk's combination of raw, unstoppable force, resilience, and the ability to adapt to and overpower his opponents makes him the clear victor.